I've been in Detroit now for 42 years. I was not born in the city of Detroit. I was born in Washington, D.C. I grew up there. I was educated there in the public school systems of Washington, D.C. And upon graduating from high school, I was an All-American high school player, had over 200 scholarships, and was able to go to pretty much any school that I wanted to go to. I chose to go to Syracuse University and went there as a freshman and finished there as a senior with a degree in economics with a minor in marketing. And for the 3 varsity seasons that I played, I was All-American in each year. And upon graduating my senior year, I was drafted into the NBA as the #2 overall draft pick and drafted by the Pistons, and that's how I got to Detroit. Back then, believe it or not, a lot of us who played professional sports had to work in the off season because the money then is nowhere like it is today. I made $15,000 as the #2 draft choice coming out of college in 1966. And it wasn't enough for me to take care of my family, so I had to work in the off season. And quite frankly, that was the best thing that happened to me because what it did was it kept me in touch with real people. People that had real jobs every day. After those 7 years with NBD, my next 3 years was with the Chrysler Corporation. I had a good friend by the name of Mel Farr who had ended his career as a football player and had started his own business in a car dealership. And I thought about whether or not I'd like to get into that business, so I trained for another 3 years to see whether or not that's something that I wanted to do. And as I started to come to the end of my career, it was obvious to me that I wasn't going to stay in basketball. I stopped playing at the age of 34. And as a basketball player, as an athlete, you're an old person once you get 30. And I knew that the end of my career, my playing career, was imminent, and I was ready to do something else. I've always wanted to run my own company. And that was a goal, that was the vision that I dreamed of when I was a young guy. And all through my career, everything that I did was trying to prepare myself for life after basketball. So when that became a reality, and I retired in 1978, I also knew I wasn't ready to start my own business. So I went into a local steel company here and did a 2-year stint in a training program learning that part of the industry. And after 2 years there, I decided that my time had come and I was ready to start my own business. I started my business in 1980 with 4 people. My business has grown to over 500 employees at this point. I'm in the automotive industry, I'm a supplier. And for the 28 years that I've been in business, it's all been automotive until I bought another company last year.